Hi friends, welcome to Lithalia's Little Hook. That's going to be my opening from now on. I am Mel, or Melanie. Just don't call me by all my names, or I think I'm in trouble. Welcome back to everyone who's returning, or welcome to anyone who's new. I hope you like it here. That sounds so forced. It's not me. I'm just going to do me. There is a chipmunk yelling at my dog over there. Did you hear that? Okay, so today we're going to do Rusty's 10 questions. Rusty, daughter of Mama G Gear, also has her own channel, which I have gone over, subscribed to, and I enjoy it. It doesn't have much content. She may yell at me for sending people there. Rusty Blades Living the Good Life. I will tag it down below. I will, put it down there. So we're going to do these questions, and hopefully my dogs will keep quiet while we do them. But yeah, you see these clips. I got sent these from Antoinette at 2OG's Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style in a mystery pack, but it's not a mystery anymore. I know who sent them. I'm not sure I'm supposed to say though, so we'll just keep that between us. Okay. Number 1. What is your favorite decade? I have many, but the one I lived in was the 1980s. Why? Because I was between the ages of 1 and 10, and I had no responsibilities. I loved school. At the time, I lived in a town where I could stay out until dusk and go anywhere I wanted, usually by myself, and just meander. I could walk on the railroad tracks. Yeah, dangerous things. Walk miles around town, sometimes with my older sister, who was only 2 years older than me, and I was mothering her. She was doing the bad stuff, and yeah, I was the one telling her not to. But, I mean, crossing the main street by myself, just doing whatever, living the good life. So, 1980s. And the music was awesome. Yes, I grew up dancing around in that house. My dad played Eric Clapton, Pink Floyd, Metallica, Mozart, Beethoven, just Earth, Wind, and Fire. I lived it good. So, yes. Number 2. If you made a dinosaur, what would you name it, and what would be the cool feature? Alright, I'm not sure about the name. It could change. Chameleosaurus, Stealthosaurus, something like that. Guess the cool feature. It could adapt its skin like a chameleon. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going for total terror factor and making it like a raptor that could go stealth, and then let's all run for our lives and scream and we're dead anyway. Or giving that to maybe a Brachiosaurus so that the big guy had some, protection. An herbivore. Give it the protection from the raptors and the T-Rexes. Yeah. And yes, I know you said in your video that they did not live in the same time period. I don't know. I am not that up on my history of the dinosaur eras. I watched the movies. I am in awe of the majestic beasts, but I'm not sure if I'm going for pure terror or let's save the big guys. So, okay. Number 3. What is the ideal number of letters in a word? Cannon. There's someone up here who owns an artillery cannon. Likes to fire it off sometimes. My poor dog is now in the cubby because she has anxiety. She's pacing. Okay. I'm saying 9. Why? Because everybody else is saying 6. And that's how I roll. Number 4. Do you prefer giant pandas or red pandas? You're killing me, Rusty. It's like saying, do you prefer babies? You know, kittens, newborn kittens, or do you prefer, oh, I don't know, you know, naked mole rat babies? You know, the adorable, not opened eyes, just mewing. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with the red pandas because they're mischievous and they look like little raccoons and got bandit faces and, you know, they run around and steal stuff. And you can hold them like this and you can't see me, but you just... Giant pandas are adorable and they're almost extinct and we need to save them and your heart goes out to them. Just, there's no choice. There is no choice, but you're making me make a choice. Okay. Number 5. What is your second favorite holiday? It's easy. Christmas. Why? Because I get to spoil my loved ones and no one gets to complain about it. The rest of the year they complain when I give them presents. Why'd you spend the money? Why are you doing this? Well, Christmas? I say, no. I get to get you presents. You love them anyway. I'm great at picking presents, which I actually am because I listen to people. I know what they like. And they're like, oh my gosh, I love this. How did you know? Well, of course I know. I read you. And by the way, number 1 is Halloween. And number 3 is my birthday, which should be a national holiday. So, number 6. Do you use public bathrooms? Of course I do. I have the bladder of a 3-week-old kitten. Yes, I do. I'm an overweight woman. Yes. And I have some digestive conditions, and if that's TMI for some people, sorry. I'm an honest person. But, yes, I've had them since I was 11. But, that is what sanitizers and sinks are for. I also clean up public bathrooms while I'm in them, thanks to an initiative by Dana at Wanderlust Crochet. Thank you, Dana. Hi. Hi, Dana and Jack Jack. Hi. Number 7. When eating grapes, do you bite them or pop them in whole? Guess what? I do both. I'm a rebel. I do have to do it evenly on both sides of my mouth and then in the middle. I do things in 3s. So, I eat M&Ms that way too. I do like the same color on both sides and then a different color in the middle. I'm odd. A little bit of OCD. So, yeah. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Just love me. Number 8. What's your favorite mythical character or creature? Which is very hard to choose because I read a ton of fantasy and paranormal books. But I also watch the shows a lot. So I'm going to tell you two. A griffin. I love a griffin. I especially love a shifter griffin. So a human who can become a griffin. They have so many little tweaky, little things about them. And they're like, I gather money. I'm so financial. As a person. And then, yeah. And then a druid, and it's a specific druid from a book series by Kevin Hearn, and I'm going to link it down below. It's called the Iron Druid series. It's got 9 books. I have them all. His name is Atticus, and he's 2,500 years old, and he's the last druid, but he looks 20 years old, and he has an Irish wolfhound who he has elongated the life of because he's his best friend, but they also can speak telepathically. And it is so funny when the dog talks to him. He has to leave the TV on a certain channel, and the dog's like, are you making me bacon? Are you making me bacon? Because you promised me bacon. The dog talking is the best. But I will link it. 9. Do you have a middle name? If you're comfortable with answering, what is it? I do have a middle name. And because of my middle name, my initials spell out the word Met. I used to make jokes about that all the time. My middle name is Erin. So my first name means black or dark like melancholy. My middle name means out of Ireland. And my last name means of the Titans. So the first and last name are from Greek mythology, and the middle name is Irish. Yes, they can all be used as first names. And then 10, what is your life motto? I don't really have a specific life motto. It's generally be kind because it doesn't cost you anything. Try to smile. It will help you feel better. I have been a very depressive person most of my life, since about the age of 12. And it took me decades to learn how to bring myself out of depressive cycles and not just cycle downwards even further. And a smile, even forcing yourself to do it, can release chemicals that can brighten yourself and brighten other people. So a smile goes a long way in your own life and in others. So just sharing a smile can do a lot for you and for others any moment of any day. So, thanks, Rusty, for all the great questions, because they really were great. I loved them all. And I hope everyone has a great day. I hope my answers gave you a giggle. And I'd love to see everybody else's answers. I'm going to put all the questions down below. I'm going to link whatever I said I think. I'd probably have to watch this again to remember everything. And I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Bye.